Hi everybody, it's Brittany. I am doing a review for the book Pestilence, book 1 in the Four Horsemen series. I recently read Pestilence. It was the only book I actually completely finished in October. I really enjoyed it. I gave it a 3 stars. For those who don't know what it's about, the love interest, Sarah Burns, tries to kill Pestilence, but Pestilence is a immortal being. He cannot be killed. So she shoots him, sets him on fire, then goes to bed that night and wakes up and realizes that he's still alive. Very grotesque, very much hurting, but still alive. And for one reason or the other, Pestilence takes her as his prisoner. Now, this is just on a personal note. This has nothing to do with the book, but I loved her last name, Burns, because I have a friend of mine who is actually an ex-boyfriend. His last name is Burns, so I got a kick out of that, because she always refers to herself as Burns in her inner monologue. So the book starts off with that scene, and the thing that I appreciated the most was the growth that Pestilence has. I mean, he has when he first meets Sarah, he has a very low perception of humans. The humans that he has encountered are very bad until he meets her and shows him that there's a good quality to being human, and that all humans don't act the same. He is very much a controlling, not really manipulative, but controlling individual. But I did appreciate the way he grew throughout the book, and the way he was when it ended. I really did enjoy that. Now, Sarah, I didn't enjoy as much. She was more of a whiny little twit. I don't know how else to say that. She goes from, I don't want to be here, I don't want to be, and trying to fight, which was awesome at first. But then all of a sudden she starts noticing how beautiful or how handsome he is, and how good looking he is. And all of a sudden, like, her sex drive just kicks in. And it's like, but you don't like him. You don't like anything about him. You're constantly complaining. Like, why? Just why? I found a lot of the middle of the book, I was just like, why? There's no real reason. And, like, she has a very demanding nature. I found she just wasn't my cup of tea as a character. Like, there's a scene in this book where she's like, oh, spoiler alert, I should say that. But there was a point in this book where she's willing to give her body to him, and he is such an old, what we would call an old soul, but such a devoted man that he immediately goes, well, let's get married. And she's like, no. And it's like, but to him, he didn't understand if you gave him her body, why she wouldn't marry him. But yet, she's supposed to be his prisoner, but he wants to marry her. It got really confusing for me, and I just didn't understand her motivations. I didn't really understand his at certain points. I just didn't get it. So, not really my type of book. It was good for what it was. I mean, I love, I can name, oh shoot, who's the author of that one? There's the Deliverance series by Lisa Ione. That's who does those. And that is War, Famine, Death, and Pestilence. And those books, mwah, I love those books. So going into this, that's kind of what I expected it to be. And it just wasn't. It just wasn't. So I did give it 3 stars. If you guys like this review, please let me know by hitting that like button. If you have any questions, comments, ideas as to how I can do a better job explaining and describing, please leave comments. I'd love to talk to you down below. And if you are willing to watch more of my content, please subscribe. I will be doing a lot more videos and things like that throughout the months, and hopefully you'll like what I come up with. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, like I said, hit that comment section. If you liked it, please like it, and if you want to subscribe, please do. Thank you, and have a good day.